Good morning and welcome to Good Day Cenla. I'm Natalie O'Quinn. We have a great show coming up for you today. Let's take a look at what you can expect. We'll get the latest in what's going on in Natchitoches. We'll learn about a fundraiser for Glass Act Recycling, and the VA will tell us more about PTSD Awareness Month. Then we'll talk with Red River Soccer Association and get a visit from the Louisiana Cattlemen's Association. But before we get into all that, let's check in with Brianna Lewis to get a first look at today's weather. Brianna?
Right now, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies across central Louisiana. Temperature is currently in those mid to upper 80s across the area. Also, we have winds coming from the west at 9 miles per hour. So as far as those conditions across Louisiana, scattered showers and thunderstorms in northern Louisiana. And then as you move further south, you see that cloud coverage. Increased temperatures mainly in those low to upper 80s across central Louisiana. And then here on that current satellite radar, you can see the scattered showers and thunderstorms in northern Louisiana. That will move further into our area for later on this morning through the midday hours, as this will continue to move through the area. Also, most of central Louisiana, except those southern parishes, under a severe thunderstorm watch until 3 p.m. this afternoon. We can see hail up to 1 inch and gusty winds. Back to you, Natalie.
Thanks so much, Brianna. And joining us now is Josie Blanchard, the queen of the Louisiana Cattlemen's Association. Josie, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
It's such a joy to be here.
Of course. So June is known as Beef Month, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I understand that you kind of grew up into this position, maybe not the crown that was awarded back in January, but you've grown up in the cattle industry. Tell me about that.
So I'm a fourth-generation beef farmer and a second-generation dairy farmer. My older sister was queen, and ever since she was crowned, it was kind of like that. I want to be it too. I want to be like my older sister. I enjoy the agricultural industry. I think that it's one of the greatest industries you can be in. Anybody can join it, whether you're a fourth generation or you're first generation. I think it's really important for young people to know what the beef industry and the agricultural industry is, so that's why I went for the title.
And it's a big industry here in Louisiana. You'll have a lot of members and a lot of people locally too. What is like one of your favorite parts about being a cattle farmer?
I think it's being able to fix people's image of the agricultural industry. In today's media, there's a lot of misinformation, there's a lot of different information, and you can never quite tell what's right and what's wrong. So I enjoy being that almost fact checker for people, that they can come to me and they know that they're going to get the right information. They know that they're going to get what they need to know and what is going to best serve them to be a consumer for the agricultural industry.
That's fantastic. So tell us about the Cattlemen's Association and what that association does here in the state of Louisiana.
So the Cattlemen's Association is really close to my heart. My dad is my parish president, and we've always been involved. I remember going to conventions from whenever I was really young. To me, it's just a place for cattlemen to come together and just really explore different opportunities and learn about different ways that they can farm and that they can be a better person within the agricultural industry. We have our yearly convention, which is where I was crowned. It's one of my favorite events, like out of anything that I do. I did a lot of extracurricular activities in high school, but it was always a joy to go to the Cattlemen's Convention and just go to any event that a cattleman's going to be there, because you know that they're going to be welcoming and that they're going to talk to you, and you can talk about cows, crops, anything like that.
Right, absolutely. And we were just showing some video from outside. We have Reggie Lucas here, who is making hamburgers for everyone here at KLB. And we will, later in the show, I'll be out there with him, interviewing him about you know, the Louisiana Cattlemen's Association. He's the current president right now. And yeah, they're working so hard on the burgers back there. They look great.
Yeah.
They really do. So I understand that this next convention is going to be here in Alexandria, right? That's exciting.
It is.
Yes.
It was in Lafayette, which is where, kind of like where I'm from, which was really nice. But I always enjoy going to different parts because you always get different cattlemen who are able to come. And again, like I said, it's always nice to learn about different techniques that they're using and just different ideas that they had on how to produce or how to up their products. So it's really nice to learn from different people.
So as a fourth generation cattleman, or cattlewoman, should I say, what does the association do for you and like represent for you as that is your livelihood?
I think it just helps with always knowing that I'm going to have people to back me up. I'm always going to have somebody that I can be like, hey, I have this problem. What can I do? And they're always going to be by your side to help you and give you the proper information. And I think that being a multi-generation farmer, the association allows me to spread what I love about the agricultural industry and allows me to get other people involved.
Right. So for June being National Beef Month, what would you suggest to the people of Central Louisiana to do to help celebrate this Awareness Month?
I think like buying beef and talking about it is a really big thing. Letting people know like, hey, I got this really, really cool recipe. I found it online. I went to beef.org and I was able to get all these cool recipes and I was able to learn how to use all these cool cuts. And I think just, letting people come to your farm. I'm the only person in my hometown with cattle, so I get text messages a lot that's like, hey, I'm going to be on your side. Can I come see a cow?
Right.
It's surprising to me how many people have never seen a cow or touched a cow. So I think just like being there to let people use you as an outlet to experience the agricultural industry.
Yes, it would be very cool to see a cow. And next year you'll have to bring a cow with you.
Yes.
How about that? Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and educating us about this fascinating stuff. And, great to know that you're a fourth generation farmer too and carrying on that tradition.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And we've got more to come on Good Day Cenla. Stay tuned.